Hi, I'm Lee Iridium. Hope everyone's doing all right today. So, notification came on my phone and I'm a bit excited because another song from a band called Social Disorder just come up. Notification for that. So, I did a video and it was one of the surprises so far this year. A little while ago for Windy Road from this band. And what an amazing song. So, Social Disorder. This is the second single and it's the title track, Love to Be Hated, from the forthcoming album, which is coming out June 18th, AFM Records. Something that's not on Frontiers. I think it's a bit of a change in it. But, and I fell in love with that first song. It was powerful, emotional, classic rock stroke metal. Absolutely brilliant. Now, I don't know an awful lot about the band, so I've been reading up a little bit. Anders Leronblom, he's a guitarist and he's got together this project basically. And he's doing near enough a lot of the instruments on it, I believe. But he's got an unknown singer by the name of Thomas Nordin, who's amazing, Swedish guy, absolutely amazing, an unknown singer, and he's got such a powerful voice. That was the first thing I noticed about the video, the first video I saw. And yeah, he's been plucked from obscurity and he sounds just amazing. Real classic rock and metal this stuff is. So this album's produced by Anders Leronblom and Leif Elling and mixed by Martin Eriksson. But also on this album, Tracy Guns is appearing on it. He was on the last song, on the Windy Road one. Rudy Sarzo. And so there's some guys, you know, he's connected to some good musicians as well. So there's a lot of excitement for me around this album. And it really was one of the shocks of the year when I heard the first song, Windy Road. So basically, this got uploaded a few minutes ago and I was thought, right, I've got to react to that immediately because I'm just excited about hearing the song. So I think this is going to be a top album. I really do. So Social Disorder, Love to Be Hated, the title track from the forthcoming album, June the 18th. Let's go. Let's turn it up.
The time has come, now listen to me. Try to see, try to feel what I feel. I can see demons controlling me. I can feel my anguish is real. 'Cause I know I love to be hated. Yeah, I know I love to be hated. The time has come for you to see me. It's in my eyes, it's in your lies. Truth. I can see fire consuming me. I can feel my anguish is real. 'Cause I know I love to be hated. Yes, I know I love to be hated.
Let's give it a quick stop there, as I always do. I love the riff running through this. This great riff running through that song. I like the arrangement, man. There's a lot of songs that are very formulaic these days, and you know, that follow that path of, you know, the same thing. I like the way this is breaking off into the, like the verses are starting off with just the guitar, both of them, you know, and then building and building and building up to the chorus. This guy's voice, he's an unknown guy. I'm so happy for him because, you know, I mean, I don't know how big this album's going to be. We all know that music doesn't sell as far as selling albums is concerned. It's all about streaming and Spotify and even people illegally downloading. You know, it's all about that now. These bands don't make a fucking penny. Well, that's a bit exaggerated, but near enough, from releasing albums. So hopefully this is a real band and they're going to be touring, because they deserve to be seen. They deserve to be heard. And this is the one that's going to hopefully not fly under the radar, because a lot of people will see even my reaction video come up, Social Disorder. They won't know what to think until they click on it. But when you click on it, it's going to surprise the fuck out of you, because it's as good as anything out there in that classic rock genre. Absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love this song. And I love the other one. And I'll tell you what, the really good thing about it is the last one was a semi sort of ballad that built and built and built. It was real classic rock. And this is totally different. You know, the feel of the song, it's still in that classic rock genre, but I'll tell you what, I'm really excited about this because of the variation I hope I'm going to hear. Like I was saying, a lot of bands are very formulaic now, new bands. This is far from formulaic, you know. It's got that classic rock sound like a lot of bands have, but it doesn't sound like an awful lot of bands do now. And I think this is why it's so good. I really do. And the guy's voice is amazing. Yet to hear the guitar solo. Hopefully there'll be a guitar solo from, I'm sure there will, from Anders Le Ronblom. Looking forward to that. I'll give you my comments about that. But the song at the moment is fucking love. I absolutely love it. I really do. This is a surprise. One of the big surprise hits of this year for sure. And we've only got a month and a half to wait for the album. But here we go for the rest. Love that riff. 2 keys there. Love that riff. Ain't it cool, that riff? It's so simple. Not for me, I couldn't play it, but it's so simple going on in the background there, and it's built around that riff, this whole song. Absolutely loved it. I love the guitar solo, and I'll tell you what's cool about it as well, is it sounds like this Anders Le Ronblom. Now, he's the guitarist, songwriter, I think. It's great how it's not about just the guitar, you know, and sometimes you get on these, it's his projects, obviously, and he's the guitarist. And it's a similar thing with Joel Hoekstra's 13 album, that, you know, sometimes a guitarist makes an album and it's all about the guitar, and, you know, the guitarist is going off on all sorts of tangents and the songs suffer. Not the case with that, not the case with this. This is about the songs first and foremost. I absolutely love this song, just like I did the last one. Total variation, like I said. What do you think of Social Disorder? Love to Be Hated. Can't wait for this album. This is one of them ones that's going to creep, for me, into my top albums. You know, without a doubt. The 2 songs I've heard so far, amazing. Can't wait. I hope they I don't want bands to bring too many songs out, but I've got a feeling it's a month and a half still to go, just over, probably about 7 or 8 weeks. I think we're going to hear another song. It's not a bad thing, but sometimes, you know, I only want to hear a couple, but there's ages to go yet, so you probably will hear another song. What do you think of Love to Be Hated by Social Disorder? I love it. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.